Well, hey, Cancer, it's Cardinal Signs weekend, and that means you with the full moon in Libra. We are talking about relationship and what should pop out here, but the Two of Cups, union. I'm putting it back in here. We'll shuffle it again. But in the past 6 months since we had that Libra new moon, now she comes full. We're going to ask about what you've learned about relationships. Get a little advice on what you need to learn or what you need to do. That kind of stuff. Come along with me, I'll show you. Okay, we're going to start with the Brady Tarot. Interesting, powerful deck wants to talk to us this month. So, what is this about for you? Oh, Cancer, the Devil. Self-defeating thoughts, addiction. Codependence. All right. That's good to look at. That's really good. Not comfortable, but you have this, okay? We're not afraid of the devil on this channel. We know all about codependence over here. Okay, so what's going on? More specifically, we see conflict. 2 hummingbirds fighting over this flower. Conflict. So, now we're getting a little bit more insight into this. We have a Fool energy, a beginner energy, but this Fool is so weird. It's like this big bird that needs to get out of the nest. It's like so big compared to the mom. Yeah, it's like this bird is in the wrong nest. The Fool. So, I don't see that it can fly yet. It's very funny. Do you think that bird can fly away? We're not sure. That's what I think this is about. We're getting fed here. Why would I leave? Even though I don't fit in this nest. And then we get one more card, the 10 of Pentacles, wealth. It's actually a beautiful place of multiple birds. Beautiful wealth. Lots to eat. Plenty of abundance. It's 10 of Pentacles, a card of abundance. It's coming in for me as like, if you jump out of this nest where there's conflict, look at what's out there for you. There's lots of other birds. There's plenty to eat, you know. You're not alone. That's cool. That's a good, we could stop right there. It's great advice for you, Cancer. Whatever this devil is, it's keeping you somewhere full of conflict or inner conflict. You don't fit. You're getting taken care of in a certain way where you are. But there's this big, beautiful abundance out there for you. Okay. Well, let's ask some more questions. Okay. We're going to give you a fairly standard Metal Dog Tarot advice reading. But I've thrown in an extra card here regarding what you've learned in the past 6 months. And it came in the Aries reading as maybe something you might want to look at again. So let's see what comes up for you. But the first card is, what are you releasing? Ouch! A 10 of Swords. You were releasing something that is over. It has been stabbed 10 times. It's definitely dead. You should get up and leave from that. The new day is coming in. You know it's over. Get up and walk away from it. It looks like it's hard, right? You're like, I know I don't fit here, but don't worry. This is what you're walking towards, Cancer. Beautiful. Like lots of other birds, lots of food. It's a beautiful, magical abundance. I see a butterfly here. I see flowers and fruits and nuts, cacti, corn. Wealth. Beautiful. It's not a bad wealth. It's a beautiful wealth. It feels bigger than money. It feels like the earth's wealth. What shall you embrace? The Lovers. This could be a soulmate connection. It could be a choice. The angel here reminds us that we can take our devil. These cards are usually, like if they were in the same deck, they would mirror one another. The devil causes us to go to our lower fear-based, our hungers, our appetites, our insecurities, the thoughts that keep us small in our lives, kind of miserable. The Lovers calls us to ascension, to live in love in a way that makes us rise to our highest self. That's what's coming in for me here. It's a decision. It's not easy to make, because when you're in the Lovers, you've met, this may not be what's happening, although I hope for you that you've met your person, the one. But if you do meet your person, the one that mind, body, soul, heart, you're just connect on all these ways. Sometimes people talk about this as a twin flame, very painful feeling. That helps me understand that fear that would make a person not choose this. So there's a choice. Embrace it and let it take you. May you choose ascension. This is where you go when you choose this. To leap out of this nest that is too small for you, where you're not really being, I don't know, there's some kind of conflict. To me, that seems like inner conflict. It's a 9 of Swords. So, yeah, it can be conflict in your mind. Ooh, okay, this is what you learned in the past 6 months. The Tower. What is the lesson of the Tower? The Tower is, it's going to come down no matter what. It's built on a shaky foundation. If you don't bring it down, the universe will. So that's the lesson of the Tower. Okay. Sorry, I had to look at these cards because they don't actually have like the suit on them. They just have, this is the suit. And so then I had to be like, is this the same suit? Because this is definitely Pentacles, but this is your Swords. Okay, 9 of Swords. Or is it a 9 of Wands? I can't tell you. Because of the birds, I'm reading it as your mind. So let's read it the way I read it. What the heck? Okay, so that's what's happened. A Tower happened in the past 6 months. Something you either learned that you can't let something stay that's shaky, built on a bad foundation because it came down, or somehow you learned the lesson of the Tower. It's very transformative. This is big stuff, my friend. There was a shock, a surprise. Could be good, could be bad, could be somewhere in between. It's just surprising, and it happened like a lightning bolt. And that happened in the past 6 months, and it taught you the lesson of the Tower. What's hidden from you, the 4 of Cups. So you may not know this, but there is a cup being offered to you from the divine. See that little cloud offering you a cup? But when you focus on what you don't have, on lack and how it never worked out, you can get kind of ho-hum, been there, done that. And that's the energy of the 4 of Cups. And you don't know that. This is a self-defeating emotional space to be in. I don't want to reach for this new offer. I just want to stay in here and focus on lack, what I didn't get. And it's not even a very, like, the 5 is pain, very painful. This is just like, just negative thinking. And it keeps you under your tree, as one reader I like jokes. Like, you're just going to stay under your tree and pout. So I don't think you know you're doing that if you're doing it, Cancer. There is a new cup being offered to you. All right, what's the future for Cancer? The future for Cancer is you're getting some action, or you're taking action. You're communicating. Beautiful, fiery energy. Clear sense of direction. This is pretty powerful. Okay, let's see. I'm curious about all of this. Yes, here's your Two of Swords. Feeling like, to me, this actually this conflict here with the two hummingbirds coming in like a Two of Swords to me, with the two winged air representatives of air. So here you are with your mind, stuck in a dilemma. It speaks to us of the Lovers, right? Which is another much bigger feeling of choice. You're blindfolded because you're not willing to listen to others. That's not always bad, but you're stuck. You have two possible truths. Okay, there's work. So you're working. There's a few things going on here. What else? Five of Swords is the last thing. Your thoughts, this winning that you're doing, is hurting you. There's some kind of self-harm. That's this devil. It's funny. All of our collectives are, so the swords are where we're learning. We're really revising our paradigms, our stories, our truths. Probably because Pluto moved into an air sign, Aquarius. After, grinding through Capricorn and destroying all of our structures, Pluto is now going to address our thinking. And so we're all kind of getting lessons to look at our ideas, our stories, our paradigms. You are as well, Cancer. You have a conflict in your mind. It's the devil, it's these self-defeating thoughts is what I think this is. And so you're stuck on the precipice of a choice. And you don't fit where you are. There's somewhere better for you, but you're having trouble taking action towards that. I see you being really, really practical here. This is actually an Eight of Pentacles. You're learning new skills. It can be very positive, but it's kind of like, to me, it feels like, why are you doing that? Why are you working is what I think. Why are you working? This is not the right choice. This is hurting you. You need to. So, Cancer, my loves, you know how I always talk to you. I appreciate that you take your time, and I respect that. But I, your Scorpio reader, the reader of the Death card and the Tower, I'm always going to want to push you. I want to push you out of that nest. I want to push you into this. So, when you're ready, that's what the cards are saying. Let's clarify, okay? All right, my dears. 10 of Swords. Yeah, something is totally dead, dear. Yep. And you know it. You felt each sword go into it, and it hurt. Each truth. That's true, and that's true, and that is true, and that is true. But 10 times. 10 truths. And 10 is just the number for the maximum. When you get to 10, it's time to move on. So let's find out about that. 10 of Swords. Time to move the Chariot. That is cardinal energy. That is your card. That is you. Oh, Son of Pentacles. You're going to do it right. Respect that. This is your slow poke night energy. Coming into my readings more and more as being very positive, working it like one step at a time. Very positive. And there is a new inspiration, a new passion, a new beginning. So to me, this is you riding away from whatever this 10 of Swords is. You know what it is. It's over. Towards this Ace of Wands. But you're doing it like the Slowpoke Knight. Like I've come to know Cancer to be. And I love it. I support you being you, Cancer. And that's what the cards say. Okay. So you're supposed to ride towards the Lovers. Embrace this instead. What is this? I feel like it's this choice. Let's see. Oh, a changed perspective. The Hanged Man. You're stuck until you see this in a new way. It's about wish fulfillment, individual contentment. Maybe you need to see that in a different way. Oh, another 9. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I'm just really getting this methodical 10 of Pentacles, walking up that stairway. You're tired. You've been doing this for a long time. You're almost there. So, the Lovers, this is what you're to embrace. You're walking up the stairs. You've just been going one step at a time for a very long time. The reason it's taking you a long time to ascend the stairway is because you're doing it like the Son of Pentacles. You're sublimating like the Lovers, like that part of the Lovers where you rise up out of your devil energies, your lower impulses, and you do it with beauty and grace and good-heartedness and like the way the divine wants you to do it. And it's taking you a long time to do that. And part of the reason why this 9 of Wands says it's taking you a long time and you're tired, the reason is that you're actually changing your concept of what you want. The 9 of Cups. The Hangman needs to look at the 9 of Cups in a new way. A lot of that kind of revision of what we mean by wish fulfillment has been coming in through my readings for a while. So, in the past 6 months, surprise, a Tower. Okay, let's find out about that for poor Cancer or lucky Cancer. Who knows? You know, right? Okay. Tell me about this Tower for Cancer. Okay, it's a little heir, little daughter of swords. She's got the truth. She's got lots of ideas. She's got a lot of things to say. What about that? And then 7 of Pentacles. There's that slow step-by-step process that we see. And it's also you putting in the work, waiting to see the fruits of your labor. And 6 of Pentacles. Generosity, charity. How is this a Tower? Very Pentacles. 6, 7, and then we see you underlying here with the 8. What I think you've learned is something about this Pentacles pragmatic focus. And I think you might, I have to be honest, like my bias is coming up right here, which is like, quit being so practical. Okay. What is the truth that you learned? You know this because you've been through the past 6 months. It's a young truth. It's a new truth. You opened up your mind to it. It happened as you were working along. It's shocking somehow. It's a shocking truth. The Tower. Whatever that is, I can't see it because I'm just seeing all this practicality. Just working along. 6 of Pentacles. It is seeing that you have plenty. Oh, and like this here, so this is a kind of a plain version of a 7 of Pentacles. It traditionally shows a person gardening and they're hoeing and then there's not anything growing yet, but you plant your seeds and you trust. It's like a leap of faith, the Fool, that they'll grow. So you planted your seeds, and then we do see them come into fruition. We do see them bear fruit here. So, it looks like there was a surprise in that somehow. I'm interested. Tell me, what's that about? Let's see. Okay, what's hidden from you? The Four of Cups. Now, this you don't know. The tarot wants you to know this. Okay, Four of Cups, Cancer. We see you under the sacred mountain, building with others. That's what it's really about. Three of Pentacles. Making something real in the world with others. It's Three of Pentacles. We see this is your future, the Eight of Wands, right? Same heart of this. Your future. Acting, communicating, putting, a burden down. Yeah, it's really like you were building something and then something happened, right? The lightning bolt hit what you built, the structure. And that's not what the Eight of Wands means, but it's how it's coming in for me. It's like you were, and it's like, so I feel like this feeling like you're in a place where you don't fit, right? And you need to leap, you need to start, you need to go. This is the place that you built that you don't fit anymore, onto this mountain. And then the tower is right here, right? Bam, something happened. And that changed how you saw it. That's why you see this. And she sees it differently, whatever happened, that, and then it became a burden. And when we got the Ten of Swords, here's the Ten of Wands. It's time to put this burden down, quit this job. It's like become a job instead of a vision. Yeah. So that Eight of Wands is coming in as a tower. This looks different, but let's clarify it. This is your future. Yeah, just the world is here on the end, on the bottom, here, like something has ended. You're getting that multiple times. Tower, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Future for Cancer, Eight of Wands. There's your Ten of Swords again. There's the Magician, realizing you have all the tools to manifest the world that you want to live in. It's very much this. It's very much this feeling. Father of Swords, there's that truth. This is a beautiful truth. It's actually coming in here as the 10th sword. It's not easy for the Father of Swords. He's wise and deep because the truth, he knows the truth hurts. There's something that you communicate. It's a truth. Or act on as a result of coming to, it's like this Ten of Swords, like it's dead, right? Stab 10 times, it's time to walk away. It's like the King of Swords like pulled this beautiful truth out of it. It's like the gift of that loss right there. And then you act with that. You begin with the truth. So Cindy from Awakening to Spirit always asks, like, well, what's the first tool that you use? And then then it would be the sword. That's the next card that came out. So I feel like whatever it was, the Daughter of Swords is holding the same truth. It's the 10th sword. You pull it out, and then with that truth, you begin to build what you want. We also see this self-harm, like here's all the truths, but they aren't this one. This is the one that becomes the beginning of the next thing of your entrance into this, Cancer. What's going on the bottom? Beautiful. Wow, I love this. You get luck turning in your favor, and you get absolute joy, wish fulfillment, authenticity, the happiest card in the tarot, the Sun. This is the way the wheel is turning. It's turning towards the Sun. It's this. It's the same beautiful feeling. All right, I'm not going to rush you. I'm not going to rush you. This is just happening in Cancerian time, and I support you doing it right. You're doing it like the Son of Pentacles. Don't let the big news here, if you didn't know, is that this is part of what's holding you back. So you're consciously doing it right. You're consciously Son of Pentacles, step by step by step by step. But the thing that you need to change your perspective on is your emotional satisfaction. You're not seeing that you're focused on what you didn't want, what didn't go right, instead of saying, okay, I take this new cup, I take this new beginning, this Ace of Cups that's being offered to me here. This person actually, because you can see her hair, I think you could say she's turning towards that. This is a waste of your time. So be honest with yourself, Cancer. If you're doing it right and it's taking you a long time for that reason, but because self-harm is here and the devil is here, something that you need to look at. Okay. So this is a relationship reading. It's like a leave a relationship reading. There is the Lovers here. It feels very solitary. It feels like you with you. It feels like you're leaving a relationship that feels like the devil, where you're in a nest that's too small for you. And the devil's keeping you from this abundance and this beautiful, from the Sun, you know. You've learned the Tower. There's a truth that you learned. I almost think like you're shocked that, I feel like the Tower lesson is that you faithfully and steadfastly put in the work and it bore fruit, and then that surprised you. So like, you are seeing your progress. I see your progress, even though I'm always joking about how I want you to go faster. But yeah, you're surprised that the truth is, all the work you're putting in is taking you somewhere. And it looks like it's taking you somewhere very good. Beware of your lack of belief in love. That you don't believe there's something better. The cards say there's something quite beautiful ahead. I'm happy for you, Cancer. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful day.